Turn off my fan here. Evening, folks. Brian here, Geomagnetic Earthwatch. Saturday, June 7, 2025. We need to clear up yet more frauds out there. One moment, please. Just the lighting in my high-tech studio here. My observatory. The Brian Star Observatory. So, the fraud, fear porn for profit, is continuing. Which started off with the 40-degree nonsense. Now, everybody in the community knows that the person who perpetrated this is a con man, fraud. He's been pushing it for many, many years. It started off with this infamous 40-degree nonsense. I will explain what it is. Absolutely nobody else has. So the primary con man was pushing for many years, for about 10 years, that in the spring of 2023, when magnetic north reached this infamous 40 degrees, it would flip. This is an end-of-the-world event, people. So when that time came, the con man decided to get on the plane and go to Thailand, giggling and laughing with your money that he stole from you, to go get his wife from Thailand, who, after he brought her back in a couple of weeks, divorced him when she realized that he was just a fraud, had nothing. He subsequently changed the con to 45 degrees. Oh my God, please. So first of all, let me show you the 40-degree nonsense. The 40-degree was based on a crude experiment by a revolving magnet next to a compass. When the compass needle reached approximately 40 degrees, it flipped. I'll show you now. I think he was drunk when he was doing this. Obviously. .40-degree does not exist on our planet, people. It exists on a piece of paper. Let me show you what the feeble, childish mind was doing. He took the world magnetic model field intensity map. The fraudster lives right here, Coventry. It's actually listed as below poverty level. He lives here. His fictitious 40-degree mark is right here. This is the actual dipole, actually. The idea is when it reaches the weak magnetic field lines, based on an old model, then the poles flip. Okay, Brian, I still don't understand the 40 degrees. He took this, and it's actually on his website. And he placed this on the piece of paper in England. 40 degrees by this compass. He put it on this map. And it points to there. That is 40 degrees. It's very easy to figure out. Now, unfortunately, it's still going around. Now changed to the 45 degree. To continue to steal money from people. Now there's someone else who is saying now, when it reaches 45 degrees, there will be a crustal displacement to make it clear. That is an extinction level event. A crustal displacement when it reaches 45 degrees. The person is saying by his calculations. What method of calculations? What equipment is being used or referred to? What is the calculation? What is the formula? He is saying that it's going to reach 44 degrees in July. That's next month, kids. And taking that monthly measurements, that means August is the end of the world. From a man of God. By somebody's calculations, in August, a crustal displacement, which is an extinction level event. Kind of getting into a rush of getting into tribulations, revelations, aren't we? Take your time. Let people prepare. Forty-five degrees doesn't exist. People, please wake up. Please don't follow this nonsense fear porn. We have one fraud already try to push it on you for 10 years. He actually had many people convinced they had their own 40-degree followers groups. Yet in the spring of 2023, that's it. Flip happened. Let me explain something to you. Before the magnetic poles can flip and swap places, the field strength has to be down to about 5%. We would be dead long before then from the vast amounts of radiation, cosmic radiation, ultraviolet radiation. We would be burnt to a crisp. Please stop following this nonsense fear porn, people who have no credibility whatsoever. Seriously, people, okay? We don't need this bullshit. It's going to be very difficult enough without having these people lead you down the wrong path to fear. Crustal displacement in 2 months. Pole flip in 2023. Oh, I laughed, I giggled. I went on my vacation. I stole your money. I got myself a wife. She realized I was a fraud and she left me, but I got your money. Now I'm going to change it to 45 degrees. So every once in a while, people will ask me, oh, what about the 40 degrees or 45? I personally debunked him a lot more than anybody else has. Outright proved him a fraud and a thief. The person claims to be a qualified scientist based on taking an online computer course at home for a certificate of attendance of achievement. Yet he puts down in writing on his LinkedIn that he is a qualified bachelor's degree in earth sciences, management, shares training, and law. He just groups himself with the other frauds of the world who say they're this and they're that and they're nothing. Anyway, please never, ever refer the cuckoo people Zeta Talk nonsense, who claim to be on her website a replacement for Jesus coming back. Okay, keep that garbage off my platforms. Same thing with the con man from Coventry and anybody else pushing the 45 degrees. Fear porn. The world is not going to end in 2 months. We're barely at the starting line into tribulation now. That's all.